pattern even higher. So, very vast topic, but we'll try to be crisp and concise. There is a lot of discussion going on about the conventional and robotic knee surgery. So, I am more or less a conventional surgeon converting to robotic because it is still an evolving technique. And these are my credentials. Normally, anatomy would not take much time, and how one of these looks like. What we expect in normal knee, we want weight bearing axis with this kind of axis where both the joints space are thoroughly preserved, and various stages of osteoarthritis, how it progresses. These are the time where we can save the knee without surgery. And as the disease progresses, it becomes like this, then we have to offer the total knee replacement to the patient. This is how the axis changes from a normal XDA axis to the varus axis. Initial treatment, you all know, most of the time we offer all these modalities. Braces, in earlier days it used to be the only form of treatment for osteoarthritis knee when knee orthoplasty was not evolved much. Arthroscopy in selected cases can give you some months or year of pain-free period. Osteotomy, where we realign the knee axis by doing some planned corrective surgery, where the deformed axis is again converted into normal mechanical axis. These are few examples where you can see the median joint space that was narrowed. High tibial osteotomy was there, and we can regain the axis. That gives you good 5-7 years, maybe 10 years of your own knee with the normal axis and pain-free mobility. Then comes the unicondylar knee replacement, where we just resurface the diseased compartment. As we know, knee is having 3 compartments, but we have to be very, very selective and very genuine in choosing our cases for unicondylar knee replacement. And it is very easy to convert unicondylar to the total knee replacement if it is needed at all. And a common question that do we replace whole part of the knee? No, it is not like that. We just takes the damaged cartilage in form of wafers 4-5 millimeters from the surface, and final picture looks like this. And these are the indications when we offer the TKR to our patient. A common question, it's a painful procedure. No, it is not. Now, because of multimodal pain control and advanced techniques, better soft tissue handling, we are able to give much better results. You can see day 1 post-op bilateral knee replacement, and patient is able to do most of the things on their own. They can go to washroom even with a little help and walker support. Painful recovery? No, it is no longer a painful recovery. You can see this lady is the pre-op. This video is showing day 1 post-op just with a little support of hand. She is able to walk with little bit of discomfort. And 6 weeks post-op, you can see she is doing most of the activities that is being questioned in ROPD. Orthopedicians must be correlating with that. So I've heard that we cannot sit on the ground lower level, we cannot squat, we cannot do stairs and all this. So it is not like that. You can see the pre-surgery walk, you can see the post-surgery walk 6 weeks post-operative. So it's a life-changing surgery with evolving techniques and better surgical practice, training. We are able to give wonderful results. You can see the condition of this lady. This is the before surgery walk, rheumatoid lady, and this is the post surgery walk. Till now I am showing more the conventionally done TKR, tri-compartmental TKR. And these are 6 weeks post-operative. She is able to do most of the day-to-day activities. So it is all about balancing the knee perfectly, no matter what you are doing, by convention, by robot, by computer assisted, handheld navigation. And you have to place the component in perfect alignment. That leads to the longevity and success of the surgery, and you have to handle the soft tissue very well. So how much normalcy one can regain after total knee replacement? You see this lady, if you notice her walk, she was having a right-sided thrust and it was making her fall again and again. So this is 10 years follow-up of the same lady, tri-compartmental conventional TKR. She came to my clinic recently for visit, and you see how easily she is able to do most of the things. She is able to squat, she is able to do cross-legged sitting, and very happy. And has become my brand ambassador for many of my further cases. Obesity, yes, it is difficult technically, but not that we cannot do if we are in a obese person. If you see intra range of motion of this lady, it was hardly 0 to 30 degree, but she was thoroughly motivated that we have to, I have to get it done, and I have to become better. So if you see this lady, she is able to squat even after surgery, who was having just 0 to 30 degree range. And in this particular case, I took the help of computer navigation because deformity was much. And till that time I was doing PS knee. Now I switched to cruciate retaining knee, and I'm trying to preserve most of the normal tissue. So another example, this lady was homebound for last 10 years. And you see 3 months post-operative, you see the change in person